Welcome back, regular viewer. Crusader Kings 3. We are the tribe of Daura, which is a county just over here. And we have created the Kingdom of Hauserland, a land for all of the people of Hauser. And we're just deciding what it is that we're going to do next. Well, we've got a number of things on the tracker, issues. We've got too many duchies, but I did notice that amongst my vassals, I have my 3 sons and a daughter, and they all love me plus 100. So any jealousy coming from me having one too many duchies is currently not an issue. We'll keep an eye on that. I had a look in my court. I made an error last time about marrying my excellent 26 rated marshal and him leaving the court because the marriage was matrilineal. I'm trying it again, and this time we're trying to marry Marshal Ku to somebody who is a marshal with skill 20. Similarly, our spy master, we're trying to get her married matrilineally to somebody who's much better than her. So we'll see if we can get people in with high skills just using marriage of my councillors as a mechanism to do that. We've got to go raiding to get some cash, otherwise we can't create our next duchy title. And I think one of the things we're probably lacking if we're going to start a war is a good ally. So what I'm going to do is to have a look in my family line, and we have somebody very young. We have a lot of children. So no, come on, back here. Look for the children. Right. Was it her? Chieftain of Daura. Well, anyway. Was it her? Oh, I don't know. There was somebody here in my children that I could marry off to gain a I think it was this girl, my namesake. So if I find a spouse for you, and we'll arrange people by alliance power, and we do things matrilineally, so children will be born into my dynasty, and I believe this child will move to me. The strongest alliance we can make is, if you see me flicking over that badge there, it's the this area, Borgu. Now, that particular child, their father, evil blackguard though he is, does like me. He isn't of the right religion, but he does command a significant number of troops, similar to ours. He's got a lot of alliances of his own, and he has a number of children, and this is his 3rd son. There's also his 4th son there. His daughter is the primary heir, because we have within our culture group matriarchal society. So I think actually getting a betrothed at this stage doesn't mean that we can't break that betrothal later. And it means we can gain an alliance with these chaps, and that might mean that we can then gain their support going after a larger target, which might be Yoruba land, it could be some of these places up here, or maybe even Ouagadougou, but we'll see. Anyway, access to those armies as an ally will be extremely useful for us because we've got a lot of prestige to call in allies in wars. So I think I'm going to be making this recommendation. There we go. So she's 4 at the moment, he's 8 at the moment, 4 years between them, that's not too bad. We don't get any prestige, but they get 200, and it's matrilineal. We don't need a hook, they are going to accept. And that all seems fine. Different faith. Good. Right, we'll send that proposal and hopefully they'll accept. In the meantime, I've been looking around for raiding targets, and down here in Igala we have a number of settlements down this route, deep to the south into the jungle, which have collections of kind of 15 and the like. 15 there. Probably won't need to go this far, but almost all of these settlements here have previously been too far away to raid. So I think doing a sweep from the tip of our country down here along the bank of the Niger, and then perhaps crossing the delta and back through Aruba land is going to be good for picking up our required money. Now, we don't have a lot of troops at the moment. There's our alliance. That's good news. Thank you very much. These are the marriage proposals for my councillors. Good. Now let's see if I lose the councillors. Have I done this right or wrong? Council. Nobody seems to have left. But let me just see if we can replace you with someone. Look at this. Your wife is Rashida. She's 45 years old and she has 20 martial and flexible leader. She's a brilliant strategist, wrathful but generous and patient, and she's just far better than you are, so I think we're going to depose you in place of your now wife. So that was a successful transition. Let's assign you to that role. Yeah. You'll just have to be a house husband now and enjoy your life. Are you a knight? No, not really. So we're very happy for you to stay part of our court. And now Spy Master has married this chap here, Buka. And Buka has 27 intrigue. He's ridden with gout, which isn't brilliant, but he's got whole of body. He's a genius. Stubborn, deceitful, but brave. Brave is a virtue to our religion. So, I mean, he's fantastic as our spy master, as long as we can make sure that he likes us. So we're going to pop him in there. It gives him a bonus to like us, and perhaps, just to make sure he's on our side, we're going to sway him. Sway? 95% chance. Okay. Right, and before we finish this, is there a way we can get you to join our faith? He will accept. Will he be unhappy about that? I hope not. No, and it actually gives us a boost to our relationship, so fantastic. So he is now in post. We've got fantastically potent Spy Master there, value 27, which should give us plenty of scheme resistance should we need it, and secret finding, but I think we're just going to put him on disrupt schemes. We've got him on find secrets. Well, let's see how he gets on with that. So in the meantime, let's start keeping track of our soldiers, and when they're up to a decent where are you? What are you doing at the moment? You're on control in Go Beer. If you could just organise the levies for me, that would be really useful, because that means we'll get better a better rate of return here. A call to war. So my new ally, evil blackguard though he is, wants me to wage war on Yoruba land already, and it's the Barugan claim on the chiefdom of Ilorin, which is this province here, and it's an aggressive war. How powerful is he? Inferior to ours. You're similar to ours. Don't really want to raise my armies here, so I'm going to decline. We lose a bit of relationship with our new ally, but I think he can probably handle it, and it'd be nice to keep him busy anyway. Alright, so we're gaining money slowly. Actually not too bad. We are losing prestige a little bit. Oh, hello. While performing his duties as my spy master, he's already uncovered a secret held by my courtier Kimba. He has secretly taken my courtier Fadima as a lover. You are not married. You are married. You are married to one of my knights. Ooh, well, that's useful to know. Thank you very much. Can I do anything about it? I put them in jail? No. Okay, betrothed can marry. So this is my son, Sarkin Gadi Suleiman, steward, and he's acting as my steward. He is a dishonourable villain. Oh dear. So he loses a massive amount of prestige. Right. We betrothed you to this girl. Why did we betroth you to this girl? Claims, probably. A claim on the chieftain of Wakanda and a claim on the chieftain of Kefi. Well, that's not too bad. I don't want it matrilineal because he's my son. I want her to come into our life. Yes, you can. Right, a war is determined by its battles, but battles are determined by preparation. Being caught without a plan or direction is a good way to lose. Right, must always be well supplied. Supply duration is really important for us. Or I could get military engineer to make sieges 2/3 of the time. Or I could get forder. I'm going to get well supplied because we're in the desert here. Supplies are critically important. So when I'm leading, I will... Right, the task is finished there. So could you disrupt schemes, please, while you're going? Because the court tittle-tattle is all very well, but I'm really interested in finding out whether anybody's trying to kill me. Right, come on, levies, what are you doing? We've got 1,000 men-at-arms, nearly. In fact, we can hire our third. So what have we got? We've got pikemen, bowmen, and lightfoot. Well, it's horsemen, isn't it? And we've got our special Sahel horsemen here. So we'll buy this regiment. My mouse isn't working properly. Here we go. Do we want to increase it in size? Full maintenance 0.8 a month. Okay, we can afford a second one before our prestige starts taking a hit. We could just let them increase in size for a bit. It is April, so let's look to start raiding in June when we've got some more people. Okay. Canaan. Your neighbour, Malik Bayajida, my husband, has won against High Chieftain Fune, and they have subjugated them, and he has taken the Kingdom of Carnamum as his main title. Well, congratulations, that is extraordinary. Your military strength is now excellent. This is me! So well done you, top king husband of mine. Right, that is probably the time, isn't it? Let's pop our thing down, and we're going to raise local raiders. Right, so these have been raided recently. That hasn't been raided recently. That is 7. Or because it's my recent neighbour, do I really want to? Oh, raiding is part of our culture. Let's just make it happen. Can't raid allies. Okay, I understand. Completely sensible. Let's travel down to Apanda. Why are you the commander here? I think I am going to lead this. Not only will our supplies be better, but hopefully we'll reduce the amount of attrition that we're going to suffer through these deserts. Actually, the attrition still means really bad. We still lose 100 anyway. Sarking Gadi Suleiman seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things, he couldn't stop talking about the rich clothes and glittering gold. He keeps greedy. Greedy is -2 diplomacy, but bonus to income. Or I could change him to gregarious, which is very good. Let's look at what are you learning to do? You are learning. So diplomacy is not really necessary for you. But if you gain greedy, your income goes up, which means my income goes up if you are then one of my vassals. Or we give you bonus attraction, bonus scheme power, and bonus to your diplomacy. But I think you can keep greedy, honestly. I don't need the stress, and I'm quite happy with that. Right. Let's watch this raid. Ooh, hello. Well, that is a war I wasn't expecting. Who are you guys? Oh, yeah, there. Well. Okay. We won a battle there. That was exciting. Are we raiding? We have raided. Okay. There is treasure in there. Treasure in there. Okay. Let's move along. Bump, 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 bump. Ooh. Okay, swaying my spy master, his attitude towards me is going up. That's good to know. These raids are feeling good to me. Okay, we've got 30 goals. We come down here. There are no other holdings. This has 15. Get a feeling I should just keep an eye on what's going on in my territory at the moment, but all seems quiet. Rather suspiciously so. Just check my vassals are not upset because I've got too many duchies -15, but so many positives that they are not going to get that upset. So I'm happy to hold on to those duchies for the moment. More raiders coming this way. Hopefully we can beat them to the gold. And the capturing the valuable valuable kidnap victims and ransoming them off. That's good. Oh, martial lifestyle. I'll just have a look at the perks. Yeah, I'll take this. Even though it's dead, this raid speed and supply capacity will even improve further raids. I think I'm so good at diplomacy that any of the perks in diplomacy tree are nice to have, but I don't think they're essential for this character. Whereas as a tribe, we're doing a lot of war, perhaps more than you would as a sort of traditional medieval ruler, because claims don't seem to be a problem to get hold of. Okay, hostile army. Igbo Ukwu. So we just want to stay here. I've captured a valuable prisoner. Just go straight for the ransom. Yeah, 10 gold, so that's fine. So if I stay here for the moment... Oh no! My husband! The Slayer of the Snake! The most famous Iraqi warlord known in Central Africa. I gain critical amounts of stress. Right, hold there. I've been overwhelmed by stress. Suffer from a mental break. Achievement unlocked. Well, lucky me. It means I'm at stress level 1. Reduced fertility. Fortunately, that's not critical at the moment. Empty council position. My steward has disappeared. My alliance has become invalidated. Where has my steward disappeared? Still, I have a 17 steward here in Ishak. He is my champion as well, which not a problem. Let's pop him in place. My steward is my son. And yes, indeed, he has left the kingdom. House land shrinks because he is now running it. Here's my son. He is defending against somebody. He's allied with... Can I get an alliance with you? Negotiate alliance? Because, you know, I could try and conquer him. They're not as strong as we are. I'll leave that for the moment. Of course, losing that that land is not really a big deal for us. I want some land off of these guys to continue building the kingdom. And the fact he's no longer a powerful vassal here is neither here nor there. Right, I'm not married, I have no spouse. So, matrilineal managers of convenience. What's the most powerful alliance we can have? Nothing. He's got a claim on one of my own areas. Well, that's useless. Prestige, sort by prestige gain. So people from families. There is a powerful diplomat here. I think we're just going to have to marry for stats in this case. My champion's the highest. Let's sort by stats here. Massive diplomacy there, that'll be fantastic. Nope. Sort by marshal. 57-year-old, not interested, thank God. Or he's a potent steward. Somebody very good in intrigue. That would could be an intrigue powerhouse. Oh, look, a genius. His stats are very good. If I get him helping me manage the realm, it might lose me some prestige at this moment, but he could be of great help, and he will accept. Not likely to get any children, but I've got concubines, so they're still there, aren't they? Yeah, he's 55, he's 57, he's 49. Honourable lackey, content adventurer, and an empath. I could dismiss my consort and get some younger ones if I wanted more children. How many do I have? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's enough. It's enough for anyone. Right. Mental break, torrential grief. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my husband has pushed me over the edge. He was my partner in life, helping me get through so many trials and tribulations. Though we may have had disagreements, facing life without him just feels daunting. How will I manage without him? Again, melancholic. Penalties across the board. Moderate penalty to health. Lose stress. Or I smoke a joint regularly. Stress loss opinion of others. Or I press on. Frozen grief. My diplomacy takes a hit, but personal scheme power takes a hit. Stress gain reduction. Moderate penalty to health. Don't want either of these really. Don't want to end up smoking my my stewardship and learning are quite high, and with the fact that I am now marrying somebody who can really help me, that might be better. Although, just melancholic, moderate health penalty. Let's avoid the health penalty. See if we can. Okay, lots of money. Accept the marriage proposal. Lovely. Right. Where did that army go? Oh well. Let's go this way. Right, we've got 60 gold. We have to try and get back home now. This could get quite difficult. A merchant sent me samples of seeds, plants that are good for the health and the mind. How hard can it be? I could start a private garden. Okay, so I could gain Herbalist, which is fantastic, with a medium boost in disease resistance. I can gain +1 learning, or nothing happens. Or I could get some gold. Traits are better than gold. Yay! Boost to disease resistance, excellent. Right. Now, hostile army. Shall I go home? I think I'll go home now. Let's just head up this way. Or we can swing through my son's lands, because we're no longer allied. That would really annoy him. Oh man, I'm losing people. No, come on. We're not losing supplies, but that is quite a harsh... We're losing 100 people each time we move over one of these red skulls. That is bad, bad, bad. 1293. 1193. Yeah, it's not mitigated by any of my stats. Oh, there's 15 gold over here. Thank you. I could raid my son's capital. He wouldn't like that, would he? Let's not raid them, because they've just raised a massive army. Okay, I think my sway rolls have worked wonders there. Let's make sure my steward is on side as well. back home. Yay! Gold and prestige. Well done. Right, you guys take a break. Whoa. Right, we've got the cash to create the new duchy. Yeah, I can get an alliance. I know, children. We can do the guardians. Right, my daughter. You are on a stewardship focus. So we need to find somebody who's got decent learning skill and high stewardship. My husband, of course, my new husband. Perfect. And probably you're having a martial focus. My husband can do that as well. He's great. Right, how's my physician? Do I still have one? You are excellent. You have an 18 learning. I'm happy with that. Thank you. And I can create the Duchy of Kebby. Let's do that. Create title. Right. Right, so there is now a de jure claim on Yauri. So I wonder if I can arrange to so the alliance is not necessarily looking good for us, but perhaps it's really going to be difficult, but I could take my war to my son and actually challenge him for Canaan. This is a lot of turf. That is going to be something worth considering, I feel. Yeah. I can get an alliance with him and he will accept, which will create a power block here which will be hard to resist. But what can I do with that apart from just accept that they block me off from building my kingdom out towards Darfur, which if you have a look at the kingdom titles and then the empire titles, my kingdom is part of the empire of Canaan Borno. So I want to be taking Canaan, Sao and Darfur more than anything else. And I think to do that I would rather not have an alliance with Canaan. If I can align with Borgu and maybe I can capture Canaan and link these two together, and that would be advantageous. Do you see my plan? Right, so we're losing prestige at the moment because men-at-arms are not raised. They need to recover a little bit, and I'm happy for them to do that. How are we doing on cultural focus? About halfway there. How's the religion going? Not too bad. I think it would be advantageous for us to try and gain our holy site down here, because each of these that I control, each of these that our religion controls will give us a bonus, and there's one far to the right down here in Kush, the land of the Kushites, and this will give bonus learning, a level of devotion, and this is bonus stewardship, a level of devotion, so those two could be quite potent. Idaic over here, so what are you currently doing? You are trying to convert somebody. You're doing conversions up here. Promote culture is nearly complete. but you've got a long way to go. 16 years. You're only 3 months left. You can reduce the maintenance costs of the men-at-arms and improve our knights. You can improve domestic affairs, or we'll keep you doing foreign affairs. I'm happy with that. Yeah, just increase the levies while we'll wait for that to recharge. Go up to 4. Okay. You gain 30 opinion of me. Oh, blimey. Okay. Would you give me some land? You won't accept a vassalage? Oh, shame. I have true ruler, plus 25. We're of a different faith. He's not de jure my vassal. We're of equal military strengths, different culture group, so I have to convert him religiously, or yeah, that's not going to be easy, is it? Is there a way I can gain vassals just by taking them off people? He is a dishonourable villain. Use a hook here. Or 4. I could claim his title, which is a dynasty head interaction. How is my dynasty doing, by the way? House of Daura, still obscure. Only have 18 members. Kind of need to increase that, but 18's not bad for the first ruler. A lot of people quite healthy. My stats are doing really well, look at that. I'm 46. Game thinks I should still be raiding. In this case, raiding my son. Well, I mean, that is fair enough. He's going to have a lot of money, and he is involved in military action against Igboland, trying to subjugate them, so he's going to be busy for the moment. That's going to get me money, but it won't allow me to regen my armies though, so that is a bit of a pain. Fatumata comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter is no longer a child. You're scarred. You've been fighting. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that's displayed little natural inclination towards warfare can come to truly understand it. She's shown great aptitude in battle tactics and the management of armies. Well, fantastic. Well done, you. You are of great prowess. You are a good military leader. You are scarred. You're a reaver like your mum. I couldn't be prouder. Brave and generous. Let's find you a husband. Matrilineal, yes. Let's pick somebody that is close to the same age as you, fertile and healthy, and let's see if we can get some inheritable traits. We have 3 options here, one of whom has potential alliances. Quick or comely. You are the wrong faith, but hopefully we can... You're a diligent craven, that's okay. You've got reasonable stats for a 13-year-old, that's very good. So, let's arrange this. We lose a bit of prestige, but everything gets born in the house of Daura. Off you go. Oh, of course, the twins. Ali Colon is coming to an end. Sufficient tutelage, diplomatic influence, can truly understand it. Okay. How did you get on? You gained a 3-star education. You are still delicate. You are compassionate, trusting, a little impatient. Okay. Chief of Takada. Okay. You're bisexual, and it doesn't give me the opportunity to organise a... Are you one of my sons that I lost to the neighbouring realm? I think I did, didn't I? I'm not your liege anymore, your brother is. Alright, well, have a nice life. I'm going to come raiding your country soon. Once I've got a few more people. Oh, fantastic. Control growth, that's just what I'm looking for. Okay, you can marry. No valid characters found. Well, okay. But we don't want you marrying matrilineal. I'm not worried about inheritable traits. And let's try any age difference. Anyone? Anyone? How about, if you're unhealthy, how about infertile as well? No! Nobody wants him! Good lord. That is desperate. No, it's not time. It's not time. Oh, I can lawfully imprison someone. Not likely. Spy master. For Sarkin Gadi Suleiman, dishonourable villain. China prisoner. Okay, I've got low control in a couple of counties, Sokoto and Kebi. Okay, just check my vassal. I've only got 2 vassals at the moment. Can't increase that yet. Managed to avoid capture. Okay. Great work. Promoting our culture. Well done. What can I get you to do next? So you're assisting the ruler. So I could boost all sorts of things. If we boost culture and religion and education, we get +10. That is amazing, but we need you to do chivalry at the moment because boosting our refresh rate is clearly what we need to be doing. Oh yes, Ishak. Right, I can get him to do development. How are we doing development-wise? 7s, 8s, 2s, not very well. So if we increase development in our home county, and can I also look at buying properties here? I need 75 gold for palisades. Okay, well, it won't be too long, and if we go raiding we can earn some cash quickly. So it all comes down to refreshing our warriors. Perhaps short raids where I don't lose as many people to attrition is going to be the best way to go. Ooh, another task finished. Promote culture. I thought you'd already told me. Yeah, he's not doing promote culture anymore. Right, don't like raiders raiding where I want to raid, so let's go. Oh. You are brother-in-law in Banray. Join the Banrayan conquest of the Chieftain of Felata. Where are you? Over here. Blimey. You're a long way from home. I think I'm going to decline. Sorry about that, but really. Okay, you're raiding, are you? Can I attack these guys? Oh, he's run away. Okay. I can raid you. I can raid you. Raid you. Over here, 16. This is very rich pickings. There's another 100 gone. Oh, hang on. Hostile army there. That's alright, he seems to be ignoring me. Right. Katargum, an important stronghold, has fallen. Bring me bounties. Let's go to war. Victory! Getting greedy, this is probably not going to be good. Well, I've got a prisoner in the siege, so let's... Oh, unimportant courtier and greedy. So, it's alright. Off you go. He comes of age, he's a powerful vassal. Okay, I'm going to have to put him somewhere, but he's rubbish. What the hell have you been doing? Philosophical and theoretical works. No you don't. You've got poor learning. Right. Let's get you married. Not matrilineally, thank you. Let's sort by alliance power. Melancholic. It is congenital, so we don't really want that. 51-year-olds, no. Okay, let's just filter by 5 years age difference. Let's have another look. Right, alliance with the chieftain of Bassa. Nothing much here, so so what have we got that's inheritable? We've got a beautiful 20-year-old, massively diplomatic, or a quick quick one. Okay, trusting, zealous, lustful. Yeah, you're going to be perfect. Yeah, you lose a lot of prestige, but I honestly don't mind. Have fun. Right, you want to be on the council. You are not married. Oh no! Husband! What happened? Did you just die of natural causes? Let's find out. Yeah, he died of old age at 62. Ah, you were so good while you lasted, and now... Right, what have we got left? Let's just remove all of the barriers. I don't need anything to do with inheritable conditions. Let's just look for somebody who's healthy, shall we? Maximum diplomacy, maximum learning. Having the bonus military seems to be really handy. Don't need somebody who's angry. I don't really need somebody who's that diplomatic. Right, just for the sake of it, who does have inheritable traits? You're intelligent, which shows in your stats. Court Shaman, 47 years old. You are brave, sadistic. Good intrigue and prowess though, and zealous. You're of the wrong faith, so you won't convert probably. Not necessarily what I'm after. So let's not worry about it. You're a giant, a deceitful, brave and diligent giant. And you're good at martial. Shouldn't really surprise me. You're a great powerful knight as well, and an eager reveller. Got some good commander stats. Looks like I've got a thing for giants. Let's go for that. Excellent. Right. Got 100 gold. Let's go ahead. Buy here. Brave. My long houses are finished. Going back to Daura, I can begin construction on my palisade. Safe in the knowledge that bringing more plunder and home. Right, so Katsina. Can I increase my tribal hold with 200 gold? Oh, my sister died. Alliance. I've got 112 back. So I can, if I get... Oh, I'm already constructing this Browning. Yeah, of course I am. I could build in this one. Get more levies, more garrison, a fort level. More levies or more tax. Money is not our problem here because we can go raiding for cash. Levies, numbers of knights, knights effectiveness, that's always a good thing. We don't have any heavy infantry right now. We do have spearmen and archers, and this would be good, so we'll go for palisades. What have we got in Gobir? Probably nothing. Just a tribal horde. So let's just look at my domain holdings, make sure we're building something in all of them if we can. So more palisades. And let's just break those guys. Right. How are you doing? You are losing this war. You are losing support. Wow. If I ramp up my armies, I could be able to take you with my allies. that might be something for next time. What else can we do? There's a lot of things here. Search for a physician. How's our physician going? No, it's still there. Hold a mystical communion. Yeah, always go for this. Seek the aid of the spirits. That costs me money. Money I have. A grand offering. No, traditional libation. Can invite champions. Yes, please. Children lack guardians. Right, you are 9 years old. You have a martial education. So, I will be teaching you. You have a stewardship education. One of the things I'm not brilliant at, but my steward is very good. And you've got an intrigue focused. Interesting. Could you have? You could have a martial education. Your intrigue skill is very good. You are rowdy. I think I would prefer you to be martial based. And with that in mind, we will find you a martial guardian. My giant of a husband, off you go. I'm in line to inherit titles. Great. Does anybody want my son? No. Not matrilineal. Just healthy and fertile. Oh dear. Why are you so unpopular? Right. It demands a council position. Learning 14, huh? I could make you a priest. I think priests need to be female, so that won't work. Where are you going to do the least damage? I don't need to put you on the council. He's got a lowered opinion of me, so yeah, but all of the positives massively outweigh that. He's going to be a problem when I die and my heir has to deal with him. Okay. We're good for the moment. Alima pours my offering out onto the ground and starts walking around it. O spirits, hear me, I call upon you to grant your aid to this petitioner. She begins moving faster, dancing now, her movements becoming more frantic, sweat shining on her face. Eventually she reaches a crescendo, barely finishing the dance before collapsing to the ground. With the conclusion of the ceremony, I feel different. I gain Tree Spirit's Blessing, +3 diplomacy, and health medium boost. Excellent. And then I got sick. And I do get my divine guidance for 5 years, so hopefully the medium health boost will be fine. For all the authority I supposedly wield as Grand Magayaya, I cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There will always be those who forget. It's where my champion Alima could come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees while touring. She could serve as my right hand, which means control growth. Or my marshal can handle the problems, or I can handle myself. Gain stress, gain 350 prestige. No, I might have right hand, that's good. Time for treatment, no more than what's necessary, and I feel a little brighter, thank you. Right, you are raiding. I'm afraid I have to object. Just raise the local army. Just raise everybody. Right. I'm commanding. Actually, can I have a commander that reduces... Yeah, you reduce fatal casualties. Okay, there we go. You haven't got a hope. Good lord. Right. Super. I can disbandle. A champion has arrived. Wow. She is fantastic. Gallant, flexible leader. We must have you. Recruits Court. 11 gold. That is so cheap. While I was at the market with Tokoi, his attention was caught by a criminal, and the man begged for water. He immediately promised to bring it to soon return from a nearby well. That is perfect, because this is a virtue to Boris. Or I can give him arrogant, which is sinful, or you can spit on him. That's not very nice, is it? No, that's fine. You did good. Right. Katie, you are fantastic. We need to find you a husband. Right. How old are you? 30. So let's find somebody around the right age for you and with decent statistics. Vengeful but compassionate. How good are you? They both get 100. Matrilineal. And getting another knight in the realm is not a bad thing. Well done. You know, I'm getting tired now, so I think probably I'm going to call it here. Thank you for playing with me, and I hope you enjoyed that. And we will continue to plot our realm's growth and adaptation when we can. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.